Hey, this is Kim at Salon 20, and this is your first video today on what happens with your spray tan. And so I'm going to do a series of videos, and you can reach them here on my YouTube channel, or I will be sending links to you as well if you'd like me to. I will send everyone these first few links, so sometimes it's easier to watch a video and hear what I have to say about what you need to do before your spray tan. And I look forward to meeting everyone. Just a brief history with me. I've been in the tanning business since 1997. My first business was a 10-bed tanning salon, and through that I ended up learning how to spray tan in the early 2000s. I traveled with dancers spray tanning all over the U.S. and have done thousands and thousands of spray tans. I'm super excited to bring them to Salon 20. I'm going to be offering Norvell, Nuda, and Sajoli spray tan. So we're excited to be able to offer different types. I've always used Norvell, love Norvell, and that'll always be the foundation to the spray tan business. But these other companies have come out with some new products, and I think you guys would really enjoy. One that I think you're really gonna love is called it's a clear, and what that means is when it gets sprayed on, it does not have a bronzer. So if you don't like the bronzer getting on your clothes, and you don't like the bronzer rubbing off on stuff, or you have somewhere to go, this is a great way to get the spray tan without all that bronzer on that you have to shower off. Also, we have rapid tan solution now that will develop in just a couple of hours, so you will not have to sleep in it if you don't want to. And then we also have your basic normal solutions that you do sleep in. So I'm excited to be offering a lot of new things, I think, that sometimes people aren't familiar with. We'll always have our barrier creams. I have our pH balancers, our after tan sprays. I'll also have links to those if you want to purchase, or I may carry some in the salon, but I am an Amazon associate, so if you want a link to any of the pre or post tan products, just let me know and I'll send that to your phone and you can order directly from there. So we really want to just, in this video, this is just me talking to you nitty gritty. If you're going to get a spray tan, maybe you've already done it before and maybe this is your first time, but I'd love for you to hear me out and hear what I have to say. So everything about a spray tan actually depends on your skin. So if your skin's super dry, we're going to need to do some extra work. If this is one time that, you know, dry skin's going to be the battle, not the oily skin so much, because skin that's well hydrated is going to tan better and it's going to hold a tan better. So here's the key. If you know you have a spray tan coming up, or you're booking a spray tan, let's say you're booking it a week away. That entire week, let's double moisturize and let's double drink our water and just get the fluids and get our skin as hydrated as possible. If you're going to have a facial, try to do that several days before you come in for a spray tan so that all that's had time to calm down. Definitely do not go for a facial after a spray tan, because that would ruin the spray tan, and I don't know what that would look like, so that's probably not a good idea. And I would not get my nails done after a spray tan. Always do your nails, your pedicures, your facials, your massages, any body treatment that chiropractor, any body treatment that you have, do it before you get your spray tan, a couple of days before, okay? That's my recommendation. I really don't want you doing that stuff 2 days prior to spray tan. The reason is they use oils and all the stuff, and you may not get it off your skin well with one shower. So I'd love for you to shower a couple of times and be clean, exfoliated. We're gonna go into exfoliated and hydrated, okay? So number one, we're gonna take care of all our services several days prior to getting our spray tan. So if we're going to an event, let's say, or we're going to the beach or wherever we're going, we're gonna schedule our hair, we're gonna schedule our nails, and we're gonna schedule our facials all prior to the spray tan. The spray tan's gonna be the day before you leave for your trip, okay? Or 2 days prior to leaving for your trip, or 2 days prior to your event. That would be my recommendation. Everything else should be booked first. Okay, second thing, let's say it's the day before your spray tan, not the day of your spray tan. And if you are spray tanning at 8 a.m., make that 8 a.m. the day prior, okay? Let's give this exfoliation and moisturizing 24 hours to calm down. So a day to 2 days prior to your spray tan, or when you take your last shower before, don't do it the day you have your spray tan, okay? I promise, don't do that, because it will make it uneven. The shower will open up your pores, dry out your skin, and it's just not good. So go out a good 12 hours, 24 if you can. Take your shower. Now, you're going to get a good scrub exfoliant, not one of those little puffers. No, you need a good sugar scrub exfoliant. You can find them on Amazon. If you need a link, I can send you one. But you're going to get a gritty exfoliant. That's what that is. It has a grit in it, and it's like a soap, in case you haven't been familiar with that. And you're going to either get a washcloth, a mitt, a puff, a loofah, something like that, and you're going to get your dead skin off. You're going to scrub, polish, buff it, and puff it. Get these elbows, look, wrists, hands, scrub. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do this 2 days prior. We're going to scrub, okay? Scrub it down. Scrub. Exfoliate your face, everything. Feet, ankles. Exfoliate your ankles and your wrists. Most people, they do their feet. Well, the bottom of your feet don't matter with a spray tan. It's the top, in between your toes, and around your ankles. Up and down your calves. Get your entire body exfoliated, and I promise you that will be such a great step in having fantastic spray tans every time. So exfoliate, get it all off, and then what we're going to do is moisturize. So we're going to, like I said, a week prior to our spray tan, we're going to double up on our moisturizer, because that's key to an even spray tan, is moisture in the skin. So after you take that last shower, you exfoliate, then you're going to moisturize. If you need a great pre-tan moisturizer, let me know. I'll send you a link to Amazon. But we're going to moisturize. We're going to do a good, even all over moisturizing, okay? Now, what did I say? That's 12 to 24 hours prior to the spray tan, preferably 24 hours, because I want all of this to see. So, when you come in for your spray tan, what do you wear? Well, you can dress to your comfort level. If you don't feel comfortable being nude, you can do bra, panties, you can do shorts, you can do workout clothing. You talk to me about it before you book, and we'll make sure that whatever you need is here to make you feel comfortable. You'll only be seeing me. I've had plenty of experience, and that's number one. I do not want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So you dress to your comfort level, and we can discuss that privately prior to your spray tan. But I want everybody to feel their best and most comfortable and most relaxed, because this is an exciting time to get your glow up on, and everybody looks better with a spray tan. So we're gonna bring whatever we want to wear. Now, because you have to keep the spray tan on, unless you're getting the clear one, well, that's a different one. But all the rest of the spray tans, when it's put on, there's a bronzer that goes on so that I can see where it's going. Now, that's not the actual spray tan. Alert, alert, that's not the actual spray tan. I'm going to say it one more time. That's not the actual spray tan. Spray tan has a chemical called DHA that has to activate, and it takes hours for that to activate. If you've used self-tanner at home, same concept. It takes hours to activate. The reason you see it immediately is because we spray it on with a bronzer so we can see where it's going. So the bronzer is not your tan. That will come off of your body. It's going to develop. After a few hours, you're going to think, oh my gosh, I am too dark. You are not. Do not shower too fast or you won't have a tan left, okay? So leave it the amount of time that you signed off for, or that you were instructed to, and then you're going to shower when you get home. Now, we'll go to the end part in a few minutes and talk about the showering it off. But you've got to leave it the amount of time that I tell you to leave it. Okay, also, what to wear as far as after your spray tan. You want the absolute loosest clothes possible. Do not put socks, leggings, or hose or anything tight on, please. No sports bras. I mean, girls, I don't care if you bring your caftan. Honestly, that would be the best thing to be sprayed. Just a caftan with nothing underneath. But whatever you got, your loosest stuff, I promise I'll sneak you right back out to the car. Nobody will ever see you. We will get you spray tan and get you home. So wear the loosest clothes possible because you don't want that rubbing and causing friction on your spray tan. Now, during the spray tan process, I'm going to have you undress to your comfort level. We're going to put a cap on to protect your hair. Remove all your jewelry is what I'm going to ask you to do. And then if you're doing it here on site, I've got a spray tan area set up so you don't have to stand in that tent. So I have a good spray tan area set up with where you've got much more space to move, and you know, I can spray you easier. And then if you're doing a spray tan party or spray tan event, I have a big old tent that you can get in, so I can bring it to your house and the spray tan won't get in your home or, you know, get all over the place. And so we are excited to have it mobile for events, or you can come and do it in salon. If you do host an event, you get your spray tan free. So I'll just tell you that. So get 4 or 5 girls together, host a spray tan party once a month, and guess what? You'll get all your spray tans for free like that. So just a tip, and or a group of friends can rotate and everybody can get a spray tan, so a free spray tan. So that's a good way to get through the summer. Maybe get together with some friends and get some free spray tans and have a little margarita party. So anyway, we can do that. It's great for bridesmaids, bachelorettes, just a girls' night out. Or we can have a pop-up party in the salon. I can pop the tent and we can just all get out here and also do that when the salon's closed down. So we have tons of fun options. Let's make this fun. Spray tans are fun, okay? So I will have you standing, posing in different positions so that we catch all the areas. I offer tanning stickers, so you can take it back to 2000 to make the palm trees and the hearts and whatever you want to do if you like tan lines. Honestly, I saw a guy the other day that had a girl spray tanning with his sunglasses on, so he would have tan lines to make people think he'd been out on a boat. Crazy, but we can do it, okay, if that's what you want to do. So anyway, that's what you're going to wear. Bring those loose clothes to put on. I would just recommend, if you're going to spray tan a lot, make a tanning bag, keep all your stuff in it, and just bring it with you. You know, just always wear the same stuff. It'll be perfectly fine. I don't care what you wear, you know, I just want you to have a great spray tan. Okay, so when we're finished, we're gonna dry really well. I have this cool powder, and so it's organic. It's made from arrowroot tapioca powder, and it's scented, and it just smells really good. And what I'm gonna do with that is dust areas that are sticky so that you'll be able to move around and glide, and you know, your spray tan won't be all sticky up under your arms and your knees and all of this kind of stuff. I have a lot of customized blending brushes, so I'll go over your hands, your ankles, and everything, your toes, fingers, and try to make sure that everything's as perfect as I can get it. I want you to look good, and so I'm going to work with you to get the best tan we possibly can. And so afterwards, we're going to wait to take our shower with a regular spray tan, not a rapid tan, just a regular spray tan. We're going to wait 12 to 24 hours before we wash it off. So you can sleep in your spray tan, that's fine. If you do, just be careful about having bare feet and laying your feet on your leg all night, because if you do, the bottom of your foot's going to be tan. If you lay, you know, like this all night, the bottom of your hands will have bronzer on them where they've been laying on your body. So you won't have handprints, but you'll have spray tan hands, okay? So if your hands and feet get spray tan on them, you know, it might be the way you're sleeping. So cover everything up if you're gonna sleep in it so that you're not actually touching it with your hands or your feet, or touching your spouse. They may not want a spray tan spot or two on them either. So, and it will rub off on breastfeeding babies or anything like that. So just be careful with who and what you're touching and rubbing around on when you're doing the process of your spray tan. Okay, so once you shower, the first shower is so important. You have got to listen to me. When you get in the shower, what I want you to do is you're going to let the shower run down, and you're going to not use a loofah, not use a washcloth, you're not going to use a sponge, you're not going to use a cotton ball, you're not going to use anything. You're going to use these, your hands, okay? Every great spray tanner will tell the people that are getting a spray tan, this is what you want to do under the water the first time with your hands. If you see any streaking, it is because you did not wipe the bronzer off with your hands, okay? You've got to do it with the water running because, again, we don't want to tan our hands, okay? But we're going to wipe this just everywhere on our body. Look. As the water's running, we're going to do that. That is what is going to get all the bronzer off, okay? But you don't want to scrub the bronzer because then you might mess your spray tan up. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink. I'm talking a lot. Everybody that knows me knows I talk all the time anyway, right? So anyway, I got the Starbucks. So anyhow, that's how I want you to wash it off. Now, after that, what are we going to do? We're going to moisturize. We're going to moisturize every day. We're going to moisturize twice a day. If we're over 45, we might moisturize 3 times a day. But the more moisture you have, the better that spray tan's going to look, the more natural. It won't crackle. You know, it will look so much better if you moisture. Inside and out. It's great for your hair, it's great for your skin, and it's definitely great for your spray tan. So, again, if you need a great post-tan moisturizer, let me know. I'll send you a link from Amazon. And I want you to use that every day until you come back for your next spray tan. And you're going to say, okay, well, how long is it going to be before I get my next spray tan? They will last anywhere from usually 7 to 14 days. We are not getting in chlorine with that 7 to 14 days. We're not, you know, laying in the sand and rolling around. We're not doing all that. We're not, you know, not going out in the desert. We're taking care of our spray tan, moisturizing it, and not putting harsh chemicals. Body washes, we need to make sure that they're very pH neutral. Anything harsh, Dove soap, take your spray tan. You know, it'll rip it off. If you have a high pH soap, you will dry out your skin. Don't research your soaps, guys, because they are so important. They're as important as your shampoo. High pHs or high alkaline or even high acid on anything is going to get your skin, your body all out of whack. So again, if you need things that you know will work and are approved, and say, Kim, send me the list, and I'll send you the list of some stuff from Amazon on my link. Yes, I do get 10% commission, my shameless pitch. But anyway, I will definitely send it to you. And I will not pick the most expensive products. I try to make the products that we use the greatest products, and hopefully affordable as well, you know. So we're going to do that. And right before you get spray tanned, I will put barrier cream on your hands, you know, your feet and things like that, and we'll wipe your fingers and everything off when we get done. So just again, I'm going to work extra hard on keeping it blended, making it look natural. If you do your part moisturizing and exfoliating, then I'll do my part and try to give you the best spray tan I possibly can. And no, I'm not going to bring out the orange chemicals, I promise. Everybody, is it going to make me orange? No, I'm not going to bring out the orange chemicals. There is no secret orange spray tan, I promise. So anyway, those are the things you can do. Now, again, after, just be gentle, and then when you come back from 7 to 14 days for your next spray tan, you're going to want to start the process all over again. A couple of days, 2 or 3 days prior, start doing your exfoliating. I mean, you're going to see when the spray tan starts to come off. Don't just be, oh, my spray tan's coming off, it looks so bad, I don't know why. Exfoliate it, get it off, and then we'll start all over again. Try to get all of it off before you come for another spray tan. I don't really love to spray tan on top of spray tan that's coming off, because that's like polishing fingernails over old fingernail polish. We all know what that looks like. You know, from a distance it might be okay, but up close it's not. So let's try to start with a clean slate and a very moisturized slate, and we are going to have the best spray tans in Lebanon and anywhere, I promise. I'm just gonna do the best I can. I've been researching all the new tips and techniques that celebrities are using, so I'm bringing all that stuff to you guys. You know, if I do it, I'm gonna do it 100%. So this is our first video. These are our things that are most important. Oh, do not put on socks and shoes when you leave. Try to do like a slide, a loose flip-flop, something very loose, okay? Because we don't want to mark up your feet and get them all messed up either. So everything, just bring your stuff. I've got all the stuff we need for the tan. If I come and do a spray tan party for you, I will bring everything that we need, okay? I am so excited to be back in the tanning business, y'all. Sure Tan was one of the best times in my life, and I was 24 years old, and how much fun was it to be in the tanning business. So I'm kind of reliving my past, and I'm excited to be back in the tanning business again, and I'm hoping to make Lebanon tan and beautiful and happy and smiling in a time. Sometimes I know it's hard to, but we're going to make this the best summer, and we're going to get our glow on. So stay tuned for more of my series videos on specifics about your spray tan. Thank you. Welcome to Salon 20. Call me if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.